Diamond-encrusted Rolls-Royces, $33 million Ferraris, and the list goes on. These are the most costly soccer players' automobiles. Fantastic! Welcome back to another exciting video from SUPERINFOHIVE. Today's video is about most expensive cars of football players. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. And you can't bring up spending millions of dollars without mentioning my boy Aubameyang. His cars were not only pricey but also contentious. See, he's made over $80 million in 14 years of pro football, and I guarantee he spent every penny on his wins. Lamborghini, you practically have solid gold in your hands. Nothing beats his $2 million masterpiece, which includes an R8, a Range Rover, and a Porsche. He seemed to be living in GTA in real life. This LaFerrari features a V12 engine, a top speed of 220 miles per hour, and can accelerate from 0 to 124 in less time than it takes to view a TikTok video. I thought the paint job was excellent, but his followers were enraged. It's common in the car world to preserve a LaFerrari in the customary red color. So when Aubameyang revealed his iridescent chrome on Instagram, he got blasted. People said, "I didn't think it was possible to ruin a LaFerrari, and it looked like a little kid picked his paint job. With a garage this full, I didn't think you could top it." But then I discovered Neymar, who owns automobiles that no one can afford. Yeah, he makes around $100 million per year. And nothing makes him happier than spending money on his car collection. What's crazy is that Neymar is famous for his whips. He can't even drive down the street without being pursued by a mob. Just take a look at this. People are practically about to get run over to photograph him. Ridiculous. Would Neymar have a car that blends in or just Uber everywhere? Back in 2019, shortly after signing a $200 million deal, he decided on Audis, Ferraris, and Bugattis. They were not glamorous or pricey enough. He desired something that no one could obtain. That's when he came across a $4.5 million supercar that he couldn't live without. This gadget resembles a spaceship. The engine of this Lamborghini Veneno is a V12. It can reach 221 miles per hour. There are only 5 of these in the world. So, yes, I'm sure he won't be noticed driving down the street in this. But you know what's even crazier than that? It's not even his quickest vehicle. Later that year, Neymar chose to invest a few more $1 million. Because, $4 million on a single car didn't deplete his bank account sufficiently, he needed to level up. This monster appears to be capable of transforming and flying away. His Lykan Hypersport has a dual-turbo F6 engine with 780 horsepower and a top speed of 245 kilometers per hour. I'd want to see an officer try to stop this beast. There's a reason his automobile was featured in Fast and Furious. Now, $8 million for 2 cars? It doesn't get any wilder than that, right? Lionel Messi's automobiles, on the other hand, cost him $50 million, and one of them is illegal. Messi is known for his Audis and Maseratis, but after winning the Ballon d'Or in 2015, he spent $2 million to celebrate. And with that, he purchased one of the world's most valuable automobiles. I'm not sure what it is about these soccer players, but they played a little too much Need for Speed as kids. They're receiving vehicles straight from video games. Messi's Pagani Roadster sports a V12 engine, a 6-speed transmission, and a top speed of 208 miles per hour. That's quick enough for a jet to take off. I'm still determining what Messi is running from, but I don't want to find out. He was as pleased as Messi was when he bought it and drove it off the lot. I hope he gets his money back, else he wasted $2 million. But if you do the math, he still has $48 million worth of whips in his garage, with more than half of that spent on a single automobile. Now, Ronaldo hasn't let his setback bother him. After all, he already has roughly $22 million in cards. I'm talking about so many that he's lost count. How many cards do you currently have? Do you mean to tell me he has no idea what's in his garage? Ridiculous. What's astonishing is that half of his money was spent on his Bugatti collection. Baseball cards were popular back in my day. This guy accumulates million-dollar cars and then abandons them. What? In 2016, he spent $200,000 to travel 253 miles per hour in his all-black Bugatti Veyron. A year later, he spent another $3 million on a silver and black Bugatti Chiron. This time, the firm wanted Ronaldo to become the face of their brand, with customized CR7 headrests on the seats and his branding on the left-hand side. Ronaldo gained so much attention for purchasing this that the company wanted him to become the face of their brand. With Ronaldo having already copied 2 Bugattis, is it a surprise that when Bugatti debuted their rarest car in 2020, Ronaldo was first in line? Yes, he concluded he couldn't live with himself if he didn't spend $12 million on this. My Toyota Camry was speedy, I thought. Ronaldo is not in the lineup. His all-white Bugatti Chiron SHE has an 8-liter W16 engine and a top speed of 236 miles per hour. Not to mention that there are only 10 of these cars worldwide. Even though Ronaldo spent $17 million on Bugattis alone, he spent even more on rainy day autos. Ronaldo planned to spend millions of dollars celebrating winning the Serie A championship in 2019. That's when he dropped $900,000 on a limited edition McLaren Senna. It had a twin-turbo V8 engine and was supposed to resemble a shark. So, as Ronaldo always does, he had to flaunt it to his 200 million Instagram followers as soon as he acquired it. What's crazy is, Ronaldo was merely flexing the McLaren. He had no idea that 2 of his 400,000 Rolls-Royce would appear in the frame. Ronaldo should simply Uber from now on, man. It cost him millions of dollars. Worst of all, a single mishap nearly ended his career. Damn. I'm simply pleased Ronaldo survived. Because this was a much worse situation, and, you know, we can all learn something from this. It's that if an almost billionaire's life can be taken in a fraction of a second, no amount of money or celebrity can make anyone invincible. It also demonstrates that none of us should be speeding. David Beckham was an all-time great athlete, so it's no surprise he had a garage full of Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches, and McLarens. However, following a speeding incident in 2018, Beckham promised not just to change his ways, but to change the world. Beckham was caught whipping a Bentley 59 in a 40, which may not seem like a huge problem, but it wasn't his first time. As a result, when police officers apprehended him this time, they did not take the issue lightly. Did they want to revoke his license? Beckham's lawyer, Nick Freeman, was about to let it happen once one condition was met. He wanted Beckham to stop driving so fast and hire a personal driver. Beckham had given this a lot of thought. I mean, the guy had a garage full of supercars capable of 200 miles per hour. The adrenaline from racing so rapidly was imprinted on his DNA. But it was bigger than him, after all. He had few options. He was honestly putting his life in danger out there, and what kind of role model would he be if he didn't learn from this mistake? So he looked at it and, to be honest, he saw it as a blessing. Everyone wanted to see him grow into a better person, and he realized it. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.